through time what Judas Iscariot will willingly do, and he allowed it in order for our salvation to be secured. Some people will say, if God already knew that Judas Iscariot would betray him, why add him among the 12 disciples in the first place? But the truth is that even though God knows what you will do, he will not give up on you just like that. He presents you with the option of changing your mind in order for you to be saved. But the choice is still yours to make. Jesus Christ gave Judas Iscariot a chance to change his mind in Matthew 26:24-25, which says, "The Son of Man will go just as it has been written about him. But woe to that man who betrays the Son of Man. It would be better for him if he had not been born." Then Judas, the one that will betray Jesus, said, "Surely you don't mean me, Rabbi." Jesus answered, "You have said so." But Judas Iscariot allowed his greed to take the better part of him, and he went ahead to betray Jesus Christ. Now the question is, would he have been forgiven? The answer is yes. The death and resurrection of Jesus Christ was for the salvation of all, not some. Judas Iscariot would have been forgiven if only after he repented and went to return the money, he pressed further to seek for the forgiveness of God rather than taking matters into his own hands. Matthew 27:5 tells us that he threw the money into the temple and left, and he went away and hanged himself, automatically condemning himself to hell. We know that a similar situation happened to Peter. In Luke 21, when Jesus Christ told him that he would deny him 3 times before the cock crows, and Peter said it was impossible. But in Luke 22, Peter denied Jesus Christ 3 times. Verse 60 says, "And immediately while he was still speaking, the rooster crowed, and the Lord turned and looked at Peter. And Peter remembered the saying of the Lord, and he went out and wept bitterly." Peter didn't decide to end it all because of his actions. Rather, he went and repented with all of his heart. God is not willing to give up on you, regardless of what he knows you will do in the future. Judas Iscariot's choices was based on his own free will, for he allowed his greed to decide his fate. I believe this answers this week's question on whether it seems like Judas was doing the will of God or whether he was a sinner. Next week, we are going to ask another question. So get ready for that question and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.